With Fulham signing Emile Smith Rowe and losing João Palhinha, it's the perfect time to rebuild them. We're going to try and get them to the top of English football, but to do that, we're going to need some very good signings and probably a lot of big moments in big matches along the way. But I'm going to waste no more time and get straight into this rebuild. This is the starting team, and honestly, I'm not overly happy with it. There's a lot of players here that I don't think are to the level that we need them to be in order to properly rebuild Fulham. So a lot of transfers are going to need to be done. And to do that, we have been given a budget of £40 million. It's not amazing, but it's definitely enough to bring in a few players. But in order to bring in players, we need to have a look at the objectives because they actually want us to focus on youth, which is definitely something we can do. I know a lot of wonder kids, and I'm sure I can tempt them to come to Fulham. But before we make any signings, let's appreciate the main man, Emile Smith Rowe. He's still only 22 years old and 78 rated, but we know he is going to grow massively because he has so much potential and his stats are already good. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 81 dribbling, but we're not going to be using him as a left winger as he's listed here. We're changing him to an attacking midfielder. I feel like in a weak squad like Fulham have, a key man like Smith Rowe needs to be in the centre of the pitch, getting on the ball as often as possible. And it only takes 2 weeks. He's very comfortable playing there. So Emile Smith Rowe is going to be our attacking midfielder for this rebuild. When you look back to the starting team though, I think there's 2 positions we're definitely going to be needing. Firstly, that's striker. I don't think we have anyone good enough, and that's plain and simple. I don't think we have anyone that can link up with Smith Rowe and get the best out of him. So definitely a striker, but also I think we're going to need a DM, because if you look at our starting DM, it's Harrison Reed. He's 28 years old, 75 rated, and I just don't think he's going to grow much more, and he's not that good to start with anyway, so I think we are going to need a DM as well as a striker. But one position I'm quite happy with is actually centre-back, because we have Diop, but we also have a new signing they made in real life called Cuenca. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, we'll stick with that for now. He's 23 and 74 rated, but we also have Calvin Bassey, who's also 23 and 75 rated, so both of them could grow very much over the next couple seasons. And if you look at Calvin Bassey's stats, he has 82 pace and 82 physical. He might be an absolute beast in game. And we've managed to secure the striker signing. Why he has joined from Lens for £23 million. He's still so young and already 77 rated. I think he's got a very exciting future at the club. And with him in the team, it already looks so much better. I think him and Smith Rowe could have a very good partnership together. But while looking at this team, I have realised I think Leno is going to be a key player for us. He's such a solid keeper and his stats are really good as well. 85 reflexes, 83 diving, 82 positioning. I think he could be an underrated player for us. A solid keeper is always so important, and we've definitely got one with Leno. We have also managed to negotiate a deal for Vermeeren, and he could be an absolute game changer for us. For only £10.7 million as well. Look at his stats, they're unbelievable. 75 pace, 75 passing, 77 dribbling, and he can also defend. And at 18 years old, he grows so quickly. I wouldn't be shocked if he reaches 80 by the end of this season, and that would be so important for us. I honestly think he may be a key player for us this season. But after that signing, we are pretty broke. We only have £2 million in the budget. So when looking at this team, I was trying to find ways to, get some more transfer budget if we need another signing. And striker, we have 4 of them. So I think it's time for at least one of them to go. And I've decided, I think that man is going to be Jimenez. He's the oldest, and I don't think he's going to get much use. And that's the same with Tom Kearney and Harry Wilson. All 3 of them have been transfer listed. I don't think we have room for them in the club, and I could definitely do with the spare money. We have actually managed to sell Harry Wilson to Crystal Palace for £9 million and Tom Kearney to West Ham for £7.5 million. So after those sales, we do now actually have £21 million in the budget, and that is definitely enough to bring in another player or 2. But when looking at the squad, it is just really lacking depth, so I think we are going to need a few more signings. And we have decided we want to please the board, so we brought in another youngster. This time it's a winger, Bino Gittins. The English winger is 18 years old and already 74 rated, and we only signed him for £10 million. And I mean, look at his stats. 90 pace, 81 dribbling, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. And with him in the team, we have slightly changed formation. We've now gone for a 4-3-3 with Bino Gittins and Pereira on the wings. This is very exciting, but with this change of formation, I have noticed we do lack some depth in centre mid. So I think there might be room for one more signing. And that last player is actually Scott McTominay from Man United for £9.4 million plus Harrison Reed. I know I said about the depth, but McTominay is much better than Harrison Reed. So if we had less players, I'd much rather them at least be better. And with him in the team, it looks so solid now. That midfield three is so good. And Lukic on the bench just makes it all look a lot more solid. We have decided to go for a gegenpressing style of play. And I mean, look at this team. Diop and Bassi. Bassi's still only 23 years old with Kowenko off the bench as well. Remember that. And then Vermeeren in midfield is so solid and only 18 years old still. McTominay as well can go forward and defend for us. Smith Rowe, we already know how good he's going to be for us. Well, hopefully anyway, because we gave him Wahi up front to link up with, still only 20 years old. Bino Gittins 90 pace and still only 18 years old as well. And Pereira has moved out to the right wing. He is comfortable playing there, and I think him and Smith Rowe could actually have a lot of good link up. And the last thing before we get into the season, Raul Jimenez is out the door for only 300k, but it is a swap deal. We have the young centre back So coming in. He's only 21, he's 70 rated, and he's going to become our 4th choice centre back. It's more squad depth in the places that we need it. But now it's time for season 1. I'm very excited to use these players. The season actually went really well. Smith Rowe showed us what he's about, and Wahi really impressed me in front of goal. And halfway through the season, Kenny Tete's release clause has been met by Tottenham, which leaves us without a backup right back and only £7 million to spend. So instead of signing someone, we've managed to bring in Bouna Sarr on a free transfer. He's about 70 rated, but for a backup right back on a free, I think that will definitely do for the rest of the season. But after all of that, we finished 8th place, which I think is really impressive for a first season, considering how weak the squad was to start with. And when you look at it, we were only 4 points off 4th place. All in all, in the league, a very, very good season. And in the FA Cup, in the 4th round replay, we managed to beat Derby. In the 5th round, we beat Stoke. In the 6th round, we beat Brighton, which means we're in the semis at least. And there we beat Liverpool on penalties, meaning we are facing Spurs in the final of the FA Cup. That's going to be a big game. We are going to play it, and hopefully we can get our hands on our first bit of silverware. But let's check the other competitions too. The Carabao Cup, we did lose 2-1 to Burnley in the quarters, but it's not the end of the world. We have a final to play after we check out our team's individual stats. And I mean, Wahi, look at this. 14 goals, 8 assists. Smith Rowe, 14 goals, 12 assists. Is an unbelievable season. So impressed by him. And he's now 81 rated as well, which is so good. McTominay as well got 11 goals in the league. He's an absolute goal scorer. 79 rated as well. Lukic, 8 goals, 6 assists as a rotation player off the bench and stuff. Now 77 rated as well. And Bino Gittins, 7 goals, 3 assists for an 18-year-old in the league. That's an impressive first season. Even Mooney's got 3 goals, but all of them were basically off the bench. That's fair enough. Traore even did his part as well. All in all, very impressed by the team. This is the starting 11 that we're going in with it. I like it a lot. I mean, Bino Gittins now 77, Vermeeren 79, Wahi's 81, Bassi 78. The team is ready, but the question is, can we beat Tottenham and win our first trophy? Early doors now. Kulusevski's got the ball. We don't want to give up any early opportunities. Great interception from Vermeeren and even better turn. Clearance now. Pereira win that. He has. Now is Wahi on the ball. Can he find Bino Gittins? He has. 6 minutes in. This could be a big opportunity. Bino Gittins has won the chest down. Oh my, what can you do? Bit of skill indoors with a finish. Oh, it's just wide. They've now got a corner though. This could be dangerous. Kulusevski on the corner. They've gone short to Lo Celso. We've got to stay tight at the back here. They're in the box now. Oh my god, Kulusevski's got it again. Back to Kulusevski. Back to Son at the edge of the box. Oh my god. Oh no, I think that's a penalty. Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Oh, I took a deflection and a handball. That's so frustrating. But Issa Diop looks to have given away a penalty. Let's have a look at it. Oh, that's so harsh. Son now stepping up. Can Leno be the hero that we need? Oh my god. Yes, he can. They've now got another opportunity though. Just 5 minutes later, they put a ball over a kick. Oh my god, is that another penalty? Oh my god, it is. Castagna this time has given away a penalty, an overhead kick. Son stepping up again though. Can Leno? Oh, we can't be saving it this time. We're 1-0 down 25 minutes in. We've not got an opportunity though. Pereira on the overlap a few minutes after they scored. He's cutting with the shot. I mean, it's a half chance. They've got another corner now though. 40 minutes in. They've gone short to Lo Celso. What's he going to do? He's put a ball in onto Romero. Oh, and we're 2-0 down. Romero with the header. That's so frustrating. We've not got a chance though. It's Bino Gittins on the ball. What can he do? We're messing around with it. But we've given it to Andy Robertson. He's out wide. Surely. Cut it back. Cut it back. Smith Rowe. Deflection, but it don't matter. It's 2-1. We've got 1 goal back. That is absolutely massive. It's taken a deflection, but I don't care. We're back in it with half an hour to go. We've got the ball again now for Mir, and that's a great turn. He's giving it to Wahi. Is he onside? Oh my god, he is. He's charging down a goal. 77th minute, surely. Yes! Wahi has scored the equaliser. Just over 10 minutes to go, and it looks like we might be able to take this one to extra time. Absolutely nothing happened for the rest of the game. Extra time and everything. So it's now time for penalties. This is going to be rough. This is the lineup we've decided to go for with penalties. It's Lukic, then Wahi, Vermeeren, Muniz who came on, and then Iwobi taking the 5th, and maybe the all-important penalty. Not going to lie, I am scared for penalties, but it's not going to help just sitting here looking at them. We need to get into it. Werner on the first penalty, and he's managed to score. It's not a great start, but we have Lukic, and I'm confident here we can put this in the top left. Oh my god, Vicario saved it. It's now Son. He's already scored 1, missed 1, and he's missed 2 now. Leno is being a hero. Wahi this time, what can we do? Oh my god, we've missed 2 from 2. It's now Porro. Please, we need a save. Oh, we've been chipped. No. Oh, who have we got now? It's Vermeeren. Okay, I'm confident with this one, surely. Same place. Oh my god, Vicario saved 3 from 3. This is wraps. We need a save here. Please. Yes! Big save from Leno. But Muniz 100% has to score this to stay in it. And we have bottom left. What a penalty. I don't like our chances here. Johnson, this needs to be a save. Oh my god, Leno's pulled it out. We need to score and we're still in it. Iwobi stepping up. Yes! Okay, we're taking it to sudden death somehow after missing our first 3. But Højbjerg now. It's a good pen, to be fair. Good pen. Sent us the wrong way. But Bino Gittins, this is a lot of pressure on a young lad. Can he... Oh my god, yes he can. Down the middle. We go to another round of sudden death. This time it's Tete, our former player. And he scores against us. Robinson has to score to keep us in it. Oh my god, and we've lost. Tottenham have won the FA Cup. We've let Tottenham win a trophy on penalties as well. We missed our first 3. That is unforgivable. Going 2 for 5. And Robinson sealed the fate. We can't blame him. Half the squad missed. But that is such heartbreak. We came so close. We got the comeback as well from 2-0. But we're not even going to watch Tottenham lift the trophy. I can't deal with this. We're getting into next season and we're going crazy with the signings. And look at that, we can't escape it. Spurs celebrate winning the FA Cup. It's giving me nightmares, back to losing it. But we need to forget about that. New season now, we've got £52 million to spend. But more importantly, look at some of these players. Smith Rowe is now an 82 after an unbelievable season. He grew 4 ratings in 1 season. Absolute baller. Wahi is 81 rated now. Still only 21 years old. That's the thing. We've brought in so much youth that they're growing and they're still so young. And Vermeeren is 80 rated. I said he could get to 80 rated. And he did. 19 years old still. Unbelievable the amount of youth we have in this squad. This season could really be a big one for us. But it's time for a big clear out. So firstly, Muniz has gone to Brentford for 6.2 mil. I just don't think he grew enough. He isn't going to be in our plan. And Issa Diop to Newcastle for £13.25 million. He's getting older. He's not going to grow anymore. So I'd much rather use our money and bring in a new centre-back. And we have £72 million to do so. And I've scouted these 4 Bundesliga centre-backs. But the question is, which one of them am I going to pick? And we've decided Simakan is the man for us. £36.6 million from Leipzig. There we land. Look at this though. He's 24 years old. Can play centre-back. But more importantly, can be good right-back cover as well. 82 rated, 82 defending, 81 physical. And he fits the team perfectly. Him and Bassi next to each other is such a strong duo. But looking at this team, I think Pereira might struggle. He is 28 now. I don't think he's going to be growing too much more. I would rather use him as backup to Emile Smith Rowe, I think, than have him be there as a right winger. So, with £32 million, I think it's time to bring in a right winger to be the star for us. And Serge Gnabry has somehow agreed a deal to Fulham for £30 million. He was in his last year of his contract, so we got him for quite cheap, and he could be a star for us. I can already see him now scoring massive goals for us, and with £24 left in the budget, that is going to be our business done. And there is nothing left to do other than play through season 2 and pray for a better season. While he really stood out this season, his finishing was unbelievable, and Bino Gittins really started to grow into his own and show us what he can really do on the ball. It was such a good season, and we ended up finishing in 4th place, only 2 points off 2nd. When I say it was an unbelievable season, it was. We secured Champions League football, which is absolutely insane. In terms of the Cups though, we did lose in the quarterfinals of the Carabao to City, and in the FA Cup, we did lose in the 3rd round. But that don't matter. Let's get back to that league table, because I can't get over it. We finished 4th. West Ham finished 3rd as well. Look, we beat Spurs, Arsenal, Chelsea and Man United all to a Champions League spot. And obviously, this is the man that this whole career mode was built around, Smith Rowe. Just look how good he's become. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 85 rated in 2 seasons. It's unbelievable how good he's become. 86 dribbling, 83 pace, 84 passing. He's an assist machine for me. Honestly, I didn't think he was going to grow this quickly. He's outlived my expectations massively, but we have gave him some good players to play with. But Smith Rowe is a certified baller and has been key for us in the attacking midfield role. Just look at the team we've built. Simakan 83, Bassi 81, Vermeeren's 82 at 20 years old still. It's crazy. Smith Rowe has gone up to 85 rated and he's still only 24 years old. It's stupidly good. Wahi is 86 rated. I told you he had a good season and he's still only 22. If you see there as well, Bino Gittins has gone all the way up to 81 rated at 20 years old, and Gnabry's even gone up to 84. Everyone had an unbelievable season, and now it's time just to check out their stats to show you how good their seasons really were. So Wahi got 27 goals in the Premier League is absolutely insane and went up 5 ratings. He's still only 22, it's crazy. Gnabry scored 16 in the Premier League with 4 assists as well and went up to 84. McTominay got 10 goals, 5 assists. That's 21 goals over 2 seasons. Smith Rowe, 8 goals, 12 assists, another solid season. Bino Gittins, 8 goals, 4 assists. Basically, everyone just spread the goals around. Everyone was getting on the score sheet. Even Adama Traore. Simakan got 3 goals, 2 assists. Vermeeren, 2 goals, 4 assists. Everyone played their part. And let's have a look at it one more time. We finished 4th in the Premier League. That is where we're going to leave it for this video though. If you do want to see a part 2 where we take this squad into the Champions League, make sure to drop it some love down below. Drop a like, drop a subscription. Also, turn on notifications and comment whether you'd like to see a part 2. If you don't, we can leave it here. We have rebuilt them. Just make sure to let me know whether you do want to see a part 2. If not, who do you want to see me rebuild next? But until next time, thanks for watching and goodbye.